after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play fake. Bridgewater. This one swung out to Williams. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Safe.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Off the option, here's Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Bridgewater to throw it this time. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Play action now. Bridgewater. And open. He's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Gordon. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Out to his left. Sutton drilling it in on the left side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Bridgewater to Sutton, 1st down Denver.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon there to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And now the Broncos are going to line up and elect to go for 2 here. Not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. What a start defensively. Your offense offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Bridgewater's throw taken in by Sutton. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Gordon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing, Bridgewater. That's checked down to Gordon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They run the counter. Gordon. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On the option to give to Williams here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. And he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's a diving catch right side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now they run from the gun. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon with his touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Rodgers now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Slant to Adams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Good job.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. Anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up, maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I will continue to go in that direction.
This is Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do...
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give, it's Aaron Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's Rodgers. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan from 4 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is going to be Packer football. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Mike 20.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They don't know if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Man, I got you. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. You're right. 50. Hey, you block over here. Kill. Zoom.
Now Jones, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Squeeze, double. 45. Mike, 40. Inside. 3 buzz. 45.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Kill.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Finding some room at midfield. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first. Off the option, here's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They go play action. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another.
Here's Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Kill. Delta. Hey, turn it up. Check 37. Check 37. Shift. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the two-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that two-point conversion. Rodgers to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Right here.
Here's Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Bridgewater to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And now the rookie's free. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the one you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.